नमस्कार आयच्या या खाशेल्या ग्राउंड झिरो तुमका येवकार and today we are going live with this broadcast, a special broadcast because of a special story that sent shockwaves not only across Goa but across India. And that story is TITO'S. What happened, why and how? We are joined by the iconic face of the iconic club, director of the company, RICARDO de SOUZA, whom we all fondly call Ricky. Ricky, welcome to the show. Let me start by asking a very, very simple, basic question. What happened? Why this decision?
I'll give you an example. You know, there's a saying in English. The straw that broke the इतले सोसता आमी आणि इतले सोसला की आता आमच्यान आनीक सोसूंक जायना. So, however, having said that, you know, the amount of love I got from the Goan public was just incredible, and I'm feeling now very sad that I didn't have the strength, and I apologize to the Goan people that I didn't have the strength to continue the fight. It really tired us out.
Like when you say that a struggle, a fight tired you out, what exactly happened? What kind of struggle? Because when we look at you, when we look at TITO'S, the general feeling is that all is well, the business is well, everything is going great. And then a person of your stature, a business house of your stature comes out and says this. So when you say this, it has tired you out, you have suffered a lot. What happened?
So there's many things that happen, and it's not rough recent. The whole story, I mean, I've been working for 40 years.
Yes.
So it's a combination of all the harassment we have received over the last 40 years from the police, from the excise, from the MLAs, from the Sarpanches, Punch members. I must say, I mean, the present Punch member has never, Sarpanch of Kalangut has never harassed us. He's a gem of a person. I wish him the most happy life ever. He's very kind. But the others, then you have the police, then you have the BDO, then you have TCP, then you have CRZ, then you have so many departments, then you have IT, GST. There's so many departments of the government that all seem to think that their primary job is to shut a business down. These people are so anti-national. These people are the reason why India is not rich enough to counter China militarily. Our soldiers are fighting at the border and very valiantly. These people here go about shutting down businesses, harassing people. This is unacceptable. So I'm angry. I want to exit all businesses in Goa, and then I will begin the fight.
Now, there are two aspects to that statement. One, you said you want to exit all businesses. Usually, when you mentioned police, CRZ, all other officials, what comes to our mind is primarily TITO'S. But then when you make that statement that all businesses, Rico, you are saying this menace that you mentioned is spread across sectors?
Yes, that's exactly what I meant. This harassment is spread over sectors. Our industry is today crippled. Everything is crippled. Show me one thing that is successfully working. People are angry. I am angry. I didn't want to leave. I'm being forced in many ways, but we won't go without at least telling our story so that it helps each other. It helps everyone else.
Very crucial. How difficult was this decision? Because we know the kind of emotional attachment of yours with the company. How difficult was the decision? And what was the exact point probably where you decided that enough is enough, you need to take this decision?
I think the exact point probably came a few months ago when we had one deputy collector harassing us variously, then we had the police harassing us, then we had a GST department harassing us. And keep in mind, we are the only computerized business fully in Goa. We don't hike tax. We don't do anything because we're truly nationalists. Keep in mind, I'm the one who sued the Queen of England to bring back the Kohinoor diamond. We are not simple people. We are absolute nationalists.
So, how difficult was this decision? How are you coping up with the decision
Heartbreaking.
emotionally?
It was a heartbreaking decision, and now it's even more heartbreaking when I see how much love I have received from all the Goans across the world, and how many are Indians across India, and how many people across the world. It's a truly heartbreaking decision. I feel guilty in many ways, but the saying is the die is cast.
You are saying the decision is done because many people took to social media today and said that we hope this doesn't happen, some miracle saves it. So you are saying it's done and dusted.
Unfortunately, yes, it's done and dusted. And this will also allow us to live a less stressful life, but also to help others who are being harassed. Because when we help others, there's no way officials can harass us because we have nothing to do in Goa. So that is coming.
Just because it is sentimental for many people in Goa, how has been this journey over so many decades?
See, it's a journey of a lifetime. The journey has not ended. It will carry on with my charity. My charitable foundation is the closest to my heart. I truly believe in that. I truly also believe, and viewers of Goa as a whole should listen to this. Whenever there's a builder or business coming into your village, please make sure that the villagers give permission. Without the villagers' permission, there should be no business, no construction allowed. I'll give you an example. Suppose a builder comes and he's set up a hotel. He then has to bribe the sarpanch, the punch member of the area, the BDO, the TCP, the CRZ, the NGO who comes to extort money, sometimes even the police who come to eventually, the builder's bill is literally 25% of the construction. Now, this 25%, or at least 10%, belongs to the people actually. It doesn't belong to these corrupt officials. It should go to the people in the form of a new community. Look, our ancestors kept a wonderful community system first. We need to make another system that will keep land for the generations to come. This community land should be kept separately and controlled by a new committee made up of villagers who can then use it, like if there's distress in the community and somebody doesn't have housing, they can use it for that. They can use money gained from the rent to help the destitute. Because Goans are going to be in a very bad state the way things are going after this. So plan for this. I'm really going to put this across all platforms because this money, as I said, should go to the people. It shouldn't go to the politician. It shouldn't go to the officials. It should go directly as percentage to the people.
Ricky, how exhilarating, exciting and emotional was this journey spread over so many decades? When you look back today, what are the fond memories that come to your mind?
It was a wonderful journey. I mean, we've had the topmost Hollywood, Bollywood actors, actresses, yoga aficionados, footballers, cricketers, and Goa has given us the chance to meet everybody. Goa on its own is such a brand we should all be proud of. We only added maybe 1% to Goa, the biggest brand of all.
There is this nice confusion right now, and that confusion is between sold and closed. And that is when you wrote your Facebook post also, you mentioned about employees being jobless. So please tell us more details about it. Why did you come to that? Because many people said that you have sold it, so the brand will continue. Are you today effectively saying that the brand will discontinue?
No, the brand will continue. It's such a great brand. It's a global brand now.
Yeah.
The brand exists in alcohol, which we're still keeping, but no Goa connection. The brand has many other businesses as well, which we're still keeping with no Goa connection. The brand will continue. As when it comes to the employees, what I need to say to the officials who harassed us is, I hope you can employ these employees. We've been well compensated. We will be well compensated. We will share some of this with our employees because they made us who we are. And but there is going to be no jobs in the future for a lot of people. I hope these officials can now employ these people. At least it's hard to find them employment.
You're saying the brand will continue.
Yeah, the brand will continue. When you asked whether it's sold, the advances have been taken. So it is really so. It's just technically the sale deed has to be executed.
Yeah. One more point. What happens to the brand outside India? Do you retain your ownership with that, or you are saying that the brand with your ventures outside India also you're parted with?
See, the investors are also buying into our brand globally.
Okay.
We have plans to further open in Toronto, Manchester we already have, and in Dubai. So it's going to be a long journey.
Just unmute yourself. I think by mistake it got muted. Another factor, I think everybody, why did you take to Facebook to announce this decision? And did you expect the kind of response you received after your Facebook post? Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry.
The question was, why did you take to Facebook to announce this decision? And were you surprised by the reaction and the response you got to your Facebook post?
I was humbled by the response I got from people all over the world. I was truly humble. I didn't expect it. I knew, a few people loved us, but I didn't realize so many people loved us. I'm really humble, and I thank them for their comments and feelings. And really, I don't know what to say on that.
Ease of doing business. I think the moot question that you are bringing into discussion is ease of doing business in Goa. And a Goan businessman is saying that. Do you expect, and what kind of systemic changes do you expect?
There has to be systemic changes wherein it's like Switzerland. In Switzerland, every citizen votes for every decision. If somebody wants to set up a spa, the citizens of the country have to actually have a referendum. We need referendums in Goa. People should decide. And I'm not talking about the fake panchayat meetings. It needs to be proper referendums where one can verify that the person has actually voted for that.
In terms of bureaucracy, you have been very critical of them. At the same time, you have also spared some bureaucrats and spared some politicians. Has it been a bittersweet experience or more bitter, less sweet experience?
No, it's been a bittersweet experience. I love India. I would do anything for India. As I said, I sued the Queen of England to bring back the Kohinoor diamond.
Yeah.
It's our homeland. The IS officers, to be fair, have been absolutely brilliant. They have helped us right, left, and center. The local officials, I won't say anything about because they were quite bad.
Are you saying that the Goan officers have become the biggest impediment in the growth of a Goan businessman?
Yes, and I'll explain why. When you socialize, you are going to meet me, another Goan. You then want to be one above me. This is human nature. So, in business, if my social level comes and does business, I don't want him to succeed. Hence this crab mentality that we are very famous for. But it exists everywhere in the world. It's not so different in Goa. But the fact is, you don't want your own associate to come up above you because you're socializing with him. You will be compared to him. You're not going to be compared to the Delhi guy because the Delhi guy doesn't socialize with you. So you would rather a local go and don't come up, and the Delhi guy is left alone. He's not hampered or helped in that way. He's just left alone, which is very good for business.
Are you saying it is sometimes difficult to carry out a corruption deal with a Goan businessman, and it is easier to carry out such kind of a clandestine deal with somebody who comes from outside?
No, I think you misunderstood a bit. I'm saying the officials who, like, say, Sarpanch, he will not give you a license because he will see you at the next wedding.
Yeah,
And he wants to be.
you are saying it's a typical crab mentality.
But he'll give the Delhi guys the license because he's not going to go
Is
to
it
the
something
Delhi.
linked to corruption? That's my question.
Yes. Nepotism more than corruption.
Nepotism more than corruption. Everybody is speculating now about your political career, and everybody is saying that this decision, you don't want any baggage, you don't want to keep any scope for anybody to hit you or hurt you when you enter the political arena, and that's the kind of a background on which you come out and said these things. How do you respond to that?
See, it's not about whether I will contest or not contest. It's about the value that all politicians should have. As I said, all politicians should not take money for themselves. The community should take money. The community should keep that land or money aside for the rest of the community for future use. It is absolutely wrong a politician or sarpanch or whoever takes money, takes a holiday and then buys his own house, and that is wrong. This thinking should change all over Goa. Corruption exists everywhere. It's disgusting. It's sad. People are angry. The average person is a good person. The Goan people are good people. People are very angry. But somehow we have been captured by the vile and the evil. We need to break free of that.
But you are interested in politics. But you are interested in contesting, right?
Not really. Politics for me would mean work. I will have to do work. I will not make money off politics. So I'd rather go work and do my businesses in Dubai. The only thing that would make me change my mind is if people do actually request me and want me to change things. But then I also have my terms and conditions. I'm not here to harass other Goans. I'm not here to impose bad rules like CRZ and whatever, forest and 60% FAR. I'm not here to spread construction in fields, on hills. I'm not here to spread construction even in settlement land. The construction should go up rather than this. So I have my own modern vision, which the world follows. Now, if people want that, then fine. Otherwise, what's in it for me? Why would I stay?
So you also made a statement that somehow your generation has spoiled Goa from open spaces to the unplanned construction. Why do you say so?
Just look at our roads. Is there any chance an ambulance can get to you? Is there any chance a fire truck can get to you? We've spread all over. We've allowed people to build by the side of the road. And people, being people, have needs. So they will spread by the side of the road because you're not allowing them to go up. So it's these, as I said, it's these bad rules that make good people criminals. Stop following people who ask you to impose bad rules. They have a vested interest.
One political question. Today, Michael Lobo said that he will try to speak to you and convince you not to go ahead with the deal. And at the same time, you are also very silent about Michael in your Facebook post. Can you elaborate on that?
I don't want to bring Michael into controversy. Michael is a good person. He's a great friend of mine. I have highest respect for him. When we first started, I was with Michael, and we talked about building pavements and all, and he has achieved. So I don't want to bring him into controversy. Why should I bring Michael? I have no political ambitions. There's absolutely no reason to bring Michael into.
Has this pandemic contributed to the decision, the kind of situation we are into since last 1.5 years, or this is independent of that?
No, in fact, Goa, and remember this, Goa has a fantastic future. This pandemic will make Goa the busiest place in the world. The rest of the Indian tourists can't leave. There is no other way. Goa has got a fantastic future. Don't let go.
So you are saying this has nothing to do with pandemic. This is completely due to the other factors that you have spoken in detail about.
Yeah, there's more opportunity now.
I'm tempted to ask this, Ricky, because you said that you don't want to do anything in Goa. So taking the tagline from your biggest venture, if not Goa, where else?
Breaks my heart.
If not Goa, where else? What are the plans now?
Oh, loads of plans. Dubai, as I said, Toronto, then parts of Ukraine as well. We're going to do business in. Definitely in Africa, we're going to export our alcohol and many other things.
So you are saying there is lot in the pipeline, but nothing in Goa, because you are saying that the environment is completely not conducive to carry on with the business.
Not conducive to us because we are Goa.
What about rest?
Other Goans or some other Goans. 99% of Goans are most generous, honest, loving people. They've shown us so much love. That 1% is what wrecks it for everyone.
Rest of India, you have any plans, or you are just looking at the world as a stage now?
We are looking at the rest of India, all around India. TITO'S franchises will go. And since it's out of Goa, we will have a stake in that.
Okay. So you will have a stake in all franchises which are not in Goa, across the world, in the rest of India also.
Our plan is to have at least 40 franchises across India.
Yeah. Final question. 50 years of TITO'S as a brand. And do you think there can be another TITO'S? There can be another Ricky and David who can create such a iconic global brand that started and originated in Goa. Do you think after 50 years that another brand can come up and become so iconic? Okay, we'll go back to we'll restore that connection and we'll go to Ricky. We'll take a short break here, and when we come back, we expect the connection to be better and talking again to Ricky. Don't go away.
They say you don't need a reason to shop at a sale. I say, you've got to be kidding. My reason? Fashion. Get ready for India's hottest fashion sale featuring the world's biggest brands. The season of reason is coming. They say you don't need a reason to shop at a sale. I say, you've got to be kidding. My reason? Fashion. Get ready for India's hottest fashion sale featuring the world's biggest brands. The season of reason is coming.
The all-new Prudent app is here. Watch news videos and bulletins on the go. Catch up with all your favorite programs. Never miss a breaking news with Prudent notification. Watch Prudent TV live on your phone. All new features and a brand new Prudent app available for Android and iOS.
We are back, but the connection is still not. But जे प्रश्न आशिल्ले म्हाका दिसता काल राती रिकीन तो फेसबुक पोस्ट घालतकच जें कितें बोवाळ सुरू जालो, चर्चा सुरू जाली, तातूंत जे जे प्रश्न लोकांच्या मनात आशिल्ले, नॉट ओन्ली अबाउट वाय दीस हॅपन्ड, हाव दीस हॅपन्ड, आनी मुखार कितें, आनी वेदर दे वील कंटिन्यू हॅविंग देअर स्टेक्स इन देअर वेंचर्स आउटसायड गोवा. सो ह्या सगळ्या प्रश्नांची आनी कित्याक जालें, कशें जालें हाजी खोलायेन प्रश्नूय आमी विचारल्यात. अँड वी आर रियली थँकफूल टू रिकी. ही वॉज सो फोर्थरायट, ही केम फॉरवर्ड अँड व्हेरी कॅन्डिडली आन्सर्ड ऑल दोज क्वेश्चन्स. ओन्ली म्हगेलो लास्ट प्रश्न उरिल्लो, जो 50 वर्सां टिटोचो ब्रँड, आनी त्या ब्रँडाचो परत एक गोंया भितर असो ब्रँड तयार जावपाक शकता जो एक गोंयकार अंतरप्रिनर सुरू करतलो आनी एक जगभर घेवन वतलो. एकच प्रश्न उरिल्लो म्हजो. बाकीच्या सगळ्या प्रश्नांची उत्तरां रिकीन सामकी मनमेकळेपणान दिल्यात, मनमेकळेपणान तो उलयला. सो थँक्स अ लॉट एवरीबडी फॉर जॉयनिंग ऑन दीस स्पेशल ब्रॉडकास्ट ऑन दीस बिग ब्रेकिंग स्टोरी अँड द एक्सक्लुसिव्ह डिटेल्स of what happened and what's the deal. Thanks a lot for watching Prudent. Good night. Thank you.